Joining us from Fox News, legal analyst LIS WIEHL. Welcome back to the show, Lise. How you doing?
Hey, good morning. Great to be with you.
So the High Court says no to Christian University, Liberty University,
Right.
On their grievance with Obamacare, and they're being forced, to purchase a contraceptive coverage for everyone. How is their claims so different from Hobby Lobby? What's going on here?
Well, Hobby Lobby and Conestoga Wood Specialties are talking about the contraception mandate, whereas the Liberty was talking about the individual mandate and the employer mandate. So they're just a little bit different. Liberty put together a kettle of constitutional soup, arguing the First Amendment, the Fifth Amendment, the 10th Amendment, the Free Exercise Clause, blah, blah, blah. And the Fourth Circuit, the lower circuit, says, we're not even going to reach the merits of this case yet. And the Supreme Court kind of agreed with that, kind of put that stamp on it as well.
Okay. So in essence, because they went about it the wrong way, they're talking about, as you said, individual and employer mandates that through legal contortions, our Chief Justice declared it a tax. There you go.
You do have to keep a flow chart with all these cases going on, I'm telling you.
I was going to say the Supreme Court didn't really have any alternative to rule as it did, given Chief Justice John Roberts' rationale.
On the mandate, right.
Yeah.
On the mandate. But the contraception issue is a little bit different. And the Supreme Court has agreed to take up the Hobby Lobby case.
So is Liberty or another Christian or Catholic college going to piggyback on the Hobby Lobby case?
It's a possibility. I mean, you've got different issues. Freedom of religion, and private versus non-private. So there's just a bunch of other things going on there.
Private versus profit-oriented corporations.
Exactly. So that gets a little bit. Well, it always gets a little bit tricky, but I'm sure that everybody will be following very closely what the Supreme Court does with Hobby Lobby, and they could be hearing that. I'm hearing as early as next March.
So, based on religious grounds, though, how all-encompassing might that ruling be at the High Court to, yes, cover Christian, Catholic-based universities, schools that, are public, somewhat public, quasi-public, and,
right.
Yes, truly private companies?
It could. It could be very expansive, though I will tell you the Supreme Court, in whatever makeup, but certainly this makeup, usually likes to keep a case as narrowly defined as possible so as not to be hugely precedent-setting. But, it could happen. It could happen that one case could have an impact on many, many other cases.
How do you see the breakdown on any possible decision regarding the Hobby Lobby case? Would Justice Kennedy again be a swing vote here?
I would think so. I mean, Justice Kennedy is always a swing vote with this makeup of the Supreme Court, and of course it'll be interesting to see, where not only Kennedy go, but what about the mandate? Is that going to still be held when you're talking not about the mandate itself, but about forcing employers to buy contraceptive when they religiously do not believe, for religious reasons, do not believe in contraception? It goes against their religion.
Even though the employee, who may or may not be Catholic, let's say the employee is Catholic, may want the birth control.
Right, exactly. So is it the freedom of religion for the provider or the providee?
Yes.
Lise, thank you much.
Got
Fox
it.
News legal analyst LIS WIEHL joining us on 710 KURV.